Hi, this is Eric Fiorello, and I want to welcome you to the FBC Stone and Steel Yard. And today, we have our good friend Mark with us. And Mark has just discovered the sand dune maybe a little over a month ago. And Mark has Parkinson's. And he's going to talk a little bit about what it's about, how the sand dune has helped him in his quest to be able to get his gait back, have his balance, and really restore his life. And that's what we're working on. We've had Mark over here once before, and he's seeing better and better results. So Mark, welcome to the FBC Steel and Stone Yard, sir.
Nice to be here, Eric.
It's good to have you, my friend.
Thank you.
Why don't you just briefly go over a little bit what's going on here, I know for over 10 years, and what you've been doing in between, and then you discovered, obviously, through a friend of ours at the vitamin shop, Pam, that got us both involved with one another, and the owner of Matt Dahl, who created the sand dune. And here we are today. So let's just go over a little bit about your history, how we got in touch, obviously, through Pam, and where you are today with the sand dune, please.
Right, Eric. I was diagnosed in 2007 with young onset Parkinson's. As soon as I was diagnosed with that, I immediately started my own foundation called Hope Soars. And we started raising money for research and the cure. And what I've discovered over the last 10 years, something that's almost as equally as important as the cure, is quality of life. And I'll be very honest with you, I've never experienced such quality of life until I got on the sand dune step.
Now, tell everybody, obviously you're pretty well versed on everything, and you're on supplements, you've tried different things, you've done just about every modality probably out there as far as training, anything to just keep you stable. What is it you found with the other stuff that maybe took you so far, but in the short term with the sand dune, what's the difference to you with everything?
My primary method of training back before the sand dune stepper was running. I ran the New York City Marathon with Parkinson's about 4 years ago. With the sand dune stepper, I feel more energized. I get on this thing and it's like floating on a cloud, literally. But I can feel it, and the results are a lot more quicker than running on paved road or anything like that.
Yeah, because you and I both know it doesn't matter, you know, whether you have Parkinson's or you're just running to get in shape. That pounding on the cement or the blacktop is not good for anybody, period. And with this, there's no resistance whatsoever. So Mark, why don't you get up on the sand dune for everybody and show them what you do. Now, Mark and I, when we did this, I had him basically stepping back and forth. Now, obviously you can walk forward, backward, you can pick up your speed with whatever you do. We did a couple upper body workouts with it, which we might show you one of them, but the main thing right now, especially for people with Parkinson's who do not have good balance, one thing we will caution you on is the best way to get started with a sand dune is to bring it out in the kitchen, put it right near any cabinetry you got, obviously where you eat, the whole thing. You've got that whole deck. You can put the sand dune right next to it, hold on, and start walking like that. So as you can see, Mark's got really good balance. I mean, real good balance. What do you feel? Yeah, it's fine to stop. When you're stepping on that thing, obviously, we know the connection of the feet to the brain and how important it is. And even people without Parkinson's who are, you know, they're diabetic, you know, they have neuropathy? Yeah, is that it? Yes, neuropathy. You know, they have that and they can't feel their feet. Everything's tingling all over. And then you got the athletes like what we do here and the other people involved. And of course, Matt's come up with so many different variations. But what do you feel that's different from everything else besides the impact on you? What do you feel? Now, you're just standing on that. Most people couldn't even stand on that. They'd fall off it. So what is your feeling right now?
A sense of accomplishment. In just a short time I've been on the sand dune stepper.
Yep.
It's leaps and bounds.
And is there one thing, I mean, you know, the word confidence comes to mind with everything you do. Do you feel when you're on that, because I know that's got to be a big thing for you. You got to be confident what you're using is helping you, but you also got to feel safe with the things you're working on. How's your confidence factor feel?
Very good. I do Tai Chi.
Yep.
In the morning. I've actually, learned how to move my body back and forth and,
yep.
and do all this stuff.
Yep.
Stuff like that. It's like walking on a cloud. It's amazing.
Yeah, because I know that as we keep going along with this and adding some things to it, it's going to be very interesting the next 3 months with you, let alone the rest of your life. Mark, if you like, just show them the push-up position we did here, sure. If you would, please. Now, this is interesting because we do a lot of this stuff here. Fingers, fists. Now, he's going to drive his fists into there, okay? Now, this is working the upper body, okay? And especially when you train any type of weight training, if you know anything about pulling bars, squatting bars, overhead, the connection from the hands to the brain. It's letting things know that something's going on here and what are we going to do. And what we're doing here with Mark, see, now he's switching to his fingers, okay? So now he's working his upper body in a different way. And if you can see, I mean, look how hard he's pressing into the sand dune and he's getting nothing other than benefits. And that's the thing with this, it's just benefits, benefits, benefits. And we do so much of the sand dune here at the FBC Steel and Stone Yard with the weight training we do that when we video this stuff, people are going to be shocked. So it can go from anywhere from CrossFit to people with neuropathy to Parkinson's to top elite level athletes. But the ones I think that really need it more than anything are these young athletes. If you're a gymnast, football, basketball, anything, any type of contact, anything where you're on your feet, all right? Anytime you're handling things with your hands, you're only going to get improvement. And I feel for a lot of things we're doing, we're all stone lifters here. I believe that sand dune is going to make me the quickest I've ever been as an athlete with anything I've ever done. And I've seen massive, massive changes in my body. Okay, Mark, you can stand up, please. So when you see Mark stand up, you don't see him wavering, he's uptight. Mark, we're just about done, but tell everybody, what if you knew somebody, whether they had Parkinson's or neuropathy, or they just wanted to get better athletically or heal a lot of old damage, what would you say to everybody right now?
Do not hesitate. I mean, it's all about quality of life.
Yep, yep.
Quality of life is very important to us.
It sure is, because without it, you're not going to get anywhere.
My wife noticed almost immediate change in my balance, my gait, just walking through. Gee, Mark, you're walking a lot better. I said, yeah, I feel great. Because your stride is actually longer.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Amazing.
That's what, I'm sure you're familiar with Dr. Wong. We didn't even know he had Parkinson's. The first week, I believe, or 10 days it was, he had his gait back. I think by 2 to 3 weeks, they'd go out, he couldn't even hold a spoon or a fork to his mouth without shaking. Stopped. He's a fantastic guy, I'm telling you. So, between Matt and Mark and Dr. Wong and myself and everybody else associated with Carolyn Johnson, great person. She had traumatic brain injury. Matt just sent one out to her and she's already noticing differences. So we're going to be talking to Carolyn. So we've really united big here. So listen, everybody, we're going to have more here. You can go out to www.fiorellabarbellco.com, click Sand Dune. You'll see the video I did. It's just my feet, and you'll see my breakdown of it. We're going to have this video up as quick as we can. Mark will get a copy, Matt will, and we'll go on from here. But we want to thank everybody, and believe me, the Sand Dune, I say it and I mean it, I think it's the second best thing to the barbell. Mark, any parting words for everybody?
Life changer. Real life changer.
All right. Well, thanks, Mark. It's great to have you here, brother. Yes, sir.